Before we start, when was the last time you had a glass of water? Go and get a glass of water, drink it, and then come back. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Millie and today I am filming a chatty, get ready with me, Q&A, little bit of everything. If this is the first video of mine that you have seen, then hi, welcome. How are you? I make videos on just about everything: makeup, skincare, fashion, weddings, vegan, lifestyle, loads and loads of different things, and there's loads coming. I've got loads planned, so I would really love it if you would subscribe down in the bottom corner. If this isn't the first video of mine that you have seen, if you have been here for a while, then thank you so much for coming back. I'm sorry I went a little bit missing just before Christmas, but I'm back now. I'm here and I am going to try and take your mind off the craziness that is happening in the world currently. So I hope that for the next like 20 minutes at least you can forget everything that's going on out there. Let's just do our makeup and answer some funny questions. So I am going to start with some items that I'm going to be using today are completely brand new things that I got for Christmas. Some are older things that I can't remember if I like or not. I'm wanting to go through all of the makeup things that I own and chuck things away that I haven't used or won't ever use, things that I don't like. Like, I'm just holding on to stuff that I don't even like and I know I'm not going to use, but this isn't one of those. I really rate this product. This is the polyglutamic acid from the Enquiry list. I'm going to try and use this as a primer. I've used this every evening and I absolutely love it. It has changed my skincare routine so much, and I wanted to try it as a base for makeup because I've seen a lot of reviews online saying that that is good. So I will just apply this and then I'll get into the questions. So I asked over on my Instagram for some questions that you guys wanted answering. I will leave my Instagram linked down below. If you don't follow me already, then please do. And I got some really funny questions. So one of the ones that I got was, if you could live the life of any TV series character, what character would you want to be? This, like, I instantly just went Gossip Girl. Like, I want to be in Gossip Girl. That is just like heaven. Just shopping all the time, going to school and then coming home and going shopping, and all the like balls and the parties, and like the boys are just beautiful as well. So I would definitely say probably Blair, but then I don't know because she's got like family issues. But then she, spoiler alert, she does end up marrying Chuck. I don't know, yeah, probably Blair. She has a good time. I did get a few questions asking, where have you been, what have you been doing, because it's been like a month since the last time I posted a video. So firstly, sorry that it's been so long since I posted a video. Life just got a little bit much before Christmas, didn't it? Like, it just was a little bit weird, like all the rules changing a lot, and I just felt really, I didn't want to come on and be fake. Like, I just wanted to sort of curl up in a ball a little bit and not think about the real world. But I am fine. Like, nothing happened really, literally nothing happened. Like, we just stayed at home, you know, nothing bad happened, but it was just, I felt like I couldn't come on and be fake. Like, I think that's what it was. Like, I was just really sad about like the world, and like I still am sad about the world. Like, the world is still what it is, but I don't know, I just felt a bit weird about pretending to like still be happy and upbeat, and like I always want to be that anyway. I just want to always try and be like a positive place, and like I love filming and I love playing with makeup and like filming whatever it is that I'm doing, but I just felt like I couldn't drag myself out of just being really sad. So that's what that was. I also got another question saying, what did you do for Christmas? Because I did talk on Instagram a little bit about, I was meant to be going away, not just me and Phil, we were meant to be going away on the 23rd, and then we were coming back on the 28th. I think. We weren't going anywhere abroad, we were just going to an Airbnb about 50 50 miles away. It wasn't, it wasn't an abroad holiday. It was just, we were going to be spending Christmas just the two of us. And then Bojo announced that the restrictions were only being lifted for Christmas Day. So we had said, we're still allowed to travel. You're still allowed to do what we want over those 5 days, and then he changed his mind on that at the last minute, so then we had to cancel that. So we ended up going to Phil's parents for Christmas, and that was a lot of fun. It was just me and Phil, his mum and his dad, and his brother's wife, so that was really nice, just the six of us. And it was really nice as well because obviously I was thinking that I was gonna have to cook for Christmas, and I didn't have to cook, so that was a treat. And yeah, we had a lovely Christmas day, just very chilled. We had the cat with us, we took the cat. Yeah, it was just really lovely, but it was just, it just changed real last minute, and we were so looking forward to going away, and then that just got ripped out from underneath us. But it was still really lovely, and obviously now we're back in lockdown, so it was nice to see those 6 people even for the one day, and then now we're back just being the 2 of us, or the 3 of us if you include the cat. I got another question asking if I had a nice birthday and asking what I got for my birthday. So it was my birthday, as you're seeing this, it was a week and a half ago. So I am officially a 27-year-old, and I will be getting married before I am 28. That is what we're sticking with. And actually, as you're seeing this, it was Phil's birthday yesterday, so our birthdays are really, really close together, so it's quite nice to celebrate those quite close to one another. So we just stayed in all day. Obviously I wanted to go for a birthday hike. I wanted to go maybe to the Peak District or somewhere for the day and go for a hike, but obviously Boris Johnson went for a bike ride 7 miles away from his house, and he got told off for that, and it would be much further to go to the Peak District, so we decided to just stay at home, even though it would obviously just be the 2 of us. We didn't do anything. We played Monopoly, I won, we ordered £45 worth of takeaway, and it lasted us 3 days, and that's what we did for my birthday. My 2 friends came and at separate times and brought me presents and cards, and that was really nice just to see them, obviously only on the doorstep, but it was nice to see them anyway. And that is all I did. But it was nice to just, I got up and I got dressed and I did my hair and I did my makeup, but then we just stayed in, so it was still it was a really nice, just homey day. And we watched all my favourite films. That was just a really nice way to spend the day given the circumstances. It isn't what I would choose. I don't particularly want to do it again, but it was alright for a cold January day, I suppose. So one of my friends from university replied saying, if you were in a jungle, what would you do? Ha 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 ha. I would probably just cry and run, and I would absolutely hate it. I am not good with spiders or creepy crawlies or anything that could potentially bite me and hurt me. I'm not good with that. I don't know what I would do. It would just be a nightmare of mine. I could never go on I'm a celeb. Not that I'm saying that I am a celeb, because clearly I'm not a celeb, but my absolute nightmare. I don't even know what I would do for food. What a nightmare. I just wouldn't cope. I would just cry a lot, and I don't know, try and climb a tree to get away from the baddies, but I'm so pale as well, I would just burn in an instant. If it was do you get cold jungles? I don't know. I always assume that a jungle is a hot place. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me. So I put up a specific box saying, ask me anything about the wedding, our relationship, the engagement, etc, etc. Somebody left me a question saying, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? And that is a very good question. I am obviously so excited to marry Phil, and I'm so excited to be his wife, but am I excited for the wedding day? yes, if it can go ahead, I mean, just point blank, if it can go ahead, but if it can go ahead as we want it to, if there's going to be restrictions, that will be really upsetting. If we have to change things, then that'll be really upsetting, but we have both agreed that this is our year, we are getting married this year no matter what. We are getting married in September no matter what, obviously, unless there's another like complete lockdown where you're not allowed to get married. Like whatever the restrictions are, come September, we will be getting married. That is a lot to have to deal with at this stage so far away, because there's so many conflicting opinions. We don't know what the restrictions are going to look like at this stage. We have absolutely no idea, and obviously nobody has any idea what's happening, and obviously there are bigger things happening in the world than me possibly not getting married, but for me it is the big deal for me currently. And you know, there's other things that we want to be doing rather than focusing on what if we've got 30 people and what if we've got 50 people and what if we've got 15 people, and would you invite this person over this person, and who do you like more? And it's just an awful thing to have to like pick between your family members and like try and decide, well, I would want that person there, but I know that she won't come with any sort of restrictions because it's too risky. And just all of that stuff is a lot to have to think about, like choosing between all of your family members and then choosing between all of your friends. And it's not something that I am currently enjoying, having to constantly be thinking over all of the possibilities that could be going on by September. But either way, we are getting married in September. We are just not getting it done this year, but we're adamant that it's happening this year, unless there is absolutely no way that it can happen. We will work with whatever restrictions are in place, because otherwise this can just go on forever and ever and ever, and we don't want it to just be looming over us for that long. So am I excited? Yes, absolutely. Am I also scared? Yes. Am I also nervous? Yes. Am I also not excited? Yes, because there's just so many things that could go wrong before then, and all of that going backwards and forwards is messing with my head, to be quite honest. So I mean, I don't know really what Phil's thinking about it, but I am just not even thinking about any possibilities until we know more what is likely and what is not likely. So somebody asked, what was your best and worst GCSE grade? So my best was textiles. I got a B, a high B. I don't think they did like B plus or B minus, like I think it was just B, and then you were like either a high number or a low number. So I got a high B, and other than that I can't remember what any of my other grades were. So I got all B's and C's, I remember that much, but I can't remember like what actual numbers I got, like in terms of like points for each subject. And the only reason I remember being a high B in textiles is because I got like, I think it was like out of 100, and I got like 98 on my coursework, which I just poured my absolute heart and soul into for the 2 years that I was doing that GCSE. And then I got an E for the exam, and the coursework was like 60% of your final grade and the exam was 40%, so it came out at a higher grade. And I remember thinking, thank goodness it wasn't like 50-50 or more like swayed towards the exam, because otherwise I would have got a really low grade. But I just didn't do very well in the exams. I never actually went to pick up any of my certificates. I don't have certificates for anything. I don't even think I've got my degree one. I never went to pick up the GCSE results certificates because I just hated school. I never went to pick up my A-level ones because I just hated it, and I never went to graduation for my degree because, I mean, I could do a whole video on why you shouldn't get a degree, but I'm not gonna go into that now because that would just be a whole video in and of itself. But another question that I got actually was, do you have a degree? And if so, what is it in? And I do. I have a fashion degree, which I am using to its fullest potential by making coffee for people. That's not something that I would recommend doing. If you are interested in fashion, then there are other degrees that you can take that will be more useful to you than a fashion degree. If you are not interested in fashion, don't do a fashion degree, because it won't get you anywhere. I especially wouldn't recommend doing a degree not at a university, which is what I did. I got my degree from, well, I got it from the Open University. Like on my degree, if I actually had the paper, it would say that my degree came from the Open University, but I studied for it in a school. It was the whole School of Art and Design, but it was like connected to the school, so it was horrible, basically. If you're gonna do a degree, do it at a university, but don't do a degree because there's absolutely no need. That might just be my experience. I'm still thankful that I went. It's a very difficult one. I'm still thankful that I went because I met my two best friends there, and I met so many lovely girls while I was there. But would I do it again? Absolutely not. It was hell. But I'm glad that I did it because I met my friends there, is the long and short of it, basically. So I put up a whole slide thing on my Instagram saying if you've got any questions about vegan food or plant-based food or veganuary or anything like that, then to leave it in this one box. And I got a few questions asking how long have you been vegan for, how long have you been dairy free for, and like a few different questions like that. So I have been dairy free since September of 2018. I last ate an egg on May the 5th of 2019, and I have just passed my 1 year anniversary of being completely plant-based, so the last time I ate meat. So that is not the normal, it's not the normal way of doing it. Normally people cut out meat and then they decide to go on and cut out eggs and then cut out dairy. I did it the other way around because I was eating loads of cheese and loving my life, and then I realised that it was making me quite poorly, and that I was lactose intolerant and probably allergic to cow's milk protein. So my skin was like, oh, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Hold please. Sorry, can't do eyeliner and talk at the same time. So I realised that my hair was falling out massively. Nobody else claimed that they noticed. Like, I could absolutely tell. Like, I was really struggling to even like get my hair into a bobble on the top of my head, and there was just so little hair. And even now when I put my hair up, I can see that all of this, like, I know that that's just an example, but that's how I noticed, because I was putting my hair up and like I could see all of my scalp like along the bottom where there should have been hair, and here as well. Like, this is a lot further back than where it was before, and that has like not grown back as much. It doesn't really bother me anymore, but that's how I noticed my hair was falling out and my skin was really bad as well. So I have eczema too, you know, among all of the other ailments that I have eczema, and my skin was just not healing after it was like breaking. My skin was so bad, I was so spotty, my skin was like bubbling and blistering and then opening and just not healing for, I would say it was really bad for about 6 months, which seems like a long time, and it just didn't dawn on me that that's what it could be, and I never went to the doctors. I just figured it out by myself. So I cut out dairy in September of 2018. I last had an egg in May of 2019, and I remember it well because I was hungover, obviously I was hungover, after a wedding that we had been to the day before, and I made myself poached eggs and bacon, and I was so hungover that I was really unwell and it didn't agree with me, and I haven't eaten eggs since because the thought of eating an egg now, no thank you. So that was the last time I ate an egg, and I cut out meat after my birthday of last year. So I had, can't remember what it was, it might have been like a pepperoni pizza or like a ham pizza, but obviously without cheese. On my birthday I went out for tea last year, and I haven't eaten meat since then, and I feel so much better for it. I lost quite a bit of weight in the first few months after cutting it out, which was just, you know, you can do it and not lose weight, but I mean I had the weight to lose. And yeah, that's my story. I always say I don't believe that I have eaten my last bacon sandwich, and I don't believe I've eaten my last, I don't even know, chicken burger. I'm not going to eat dairy again, and I'm probably not going to eat eggs again, but like meat I may well eat again. I don't set myself those strict like restrictions. If I want to eat it, then I will, but right now I don't want to eat it. I don't like the idea of it, and I just don't ever like fancy the taste of it, and I don't think that time will come anytime soon. But if it does, then it does, and I'm not going to feel bad about that, because I have saved so many little cute animals' lives by not eating them for this long. So if I at some point want to treat myself to something, then I will, but I don't see that will be something that I want to do for a very long time. So that is me done. A little slick of lipstick. This is actually, what a classic, I've never had it before. This is MAC Velvet Teddy. I love it. I want more MAC lipsticks now. If you have MAC lipsticks, please leave them in the comment section down below which ones you would recommend to me, because that is the first one that I've ever had and I'm obsessed. It feels amazing, and the colour is possible wedding day lipstick. Possibly not, but possibly. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, then please subscribe down below and leave a lovely comment in the comment section, and I will be replying to those shortly. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!